Okay, so I had an incident with a Jewish man at a Chinese buffet, and a Jewish lawyer who I found after the legal aid Jewish woman, Queens Boulevard, had me sent to 7:30 to get my ass beat to drop my position that the Jewish guy grabbed me. 'Cause I told you, Jews want to start shit and then run behind the anti-Semitic Jewish law. So if I say you get it, and that was supposed to discourage me and convince me because I'm being overwhelmed with beatings every night in Rikers Island. That's the logic of Jewish women when they're professionals, when you know, as legal aid. That's their remedy, basically. And bullpen therapy or not, they will keep. And then when you have a court date and they see that you survived, your 7:30 team will delay the case until they get it could send you. That's right. Will send you back in until you change. You get it while you're in Rikers. Hopefully somebody take your eye out, and you really can't. That's it. That's the whole game. White people are not dealing with reality. You get it? Conley was his name from the 7:30 or whatever, and they will break you down and tell you your court date has been adjourned. You, I wasn't even. I wasn't even in the courtroom. I was brought to the courthouse, but we call it bullpen therapy. The inmates, because you be like, next thing you know, you didn't even see a judge. That's basically it. So then Richard Benson, Jewish, the King of Queens, is taking my Social Security money, like making sure the case goes on. A little bit of money I got, right? That's like money management. Trust me, it's a form of money management where they think my money should be going now by means of licensed people with the boss of the government. That's how they learned how to confiscate my property and shit. I still haven't gotten my $35,000 from my father's estate. You see how greedy or unlawful, you see the scheme of the federal government, who don't, they, for some reason, for them not to catch on, is why I keep harassing the FBI when I call them up. They keep acting fucking stupid. Where is the federal offense? You look at them and say, stop. You understand it? And one of them will bust and destroy their computer systems was a sledgehammer. But anyway, Richie Benson taking advantage of me. And remember, I'm on a fixed income as a cash cow. It's a stupid nigga. All we gotta do is get him to, after everything, the money they're taking away from me, just get him to admit now, so he can get away with it scot-free, that he attacked a Jew. That was not the case. That's clever. If I freely admit, it gets everybody off the fucking hook. DA everybody. I'm not admitting. Didn't they apply medication, your psychotropics, that you're supposed to get tired of? I did it. No. You understand it? I've been going through this since 1974. FBI, where the fuck are you? I'm tired of you. So I hire another criminal attorney while in Pilgrim State as Shira Doobie is unlawfully putting me on AOT, right? And, I'm not going to really say his name, but he does explain to me the real definition of self-defense in New York State. Lawyers are very stingy. And when he heard my case, people were like, well, what the fuck? You can imagine. Jews turn me flip-flop upside after years of abuse already in psychiatry. Like I have no threshold, like I have no soul. When you are Jewish, fuck it, we accept it now. And the true meaning of self-defense in New York State is when you have an altercation with somebody, when a particular individual hides behind a garbage can per se, hides behind a telephone pole, or hides behind a car to protect themselves. If the person pursues them to fight, then when you whip their ass or kill them, there's an indication that you applied self-defense. That's how that shit works. Now, after years of psychiatrists and lab coat doctors have abused me, they hide behind a dialysis machine. You understand, which is very unique that's right, in federal laws, right, as a means of self-defense. And when they want to be able to talk to me through dialysis, they suggest nothing ever happened if you know it's good for you. With the medication they've done to me, instead of stopping, or somebody from the Justice Department stopping them from abusing me, they have this mechanism called the dialysis machine in my case. It's almost like ordering burgers from Burger King drive-through, where they're able to talk shit to you, whatever. But we're talking about hiding behind something first. And they've been doing this for years. As they beat your ass, they run behind the Jewish law, what do you call that? Anti-defamation, which comes in the form of a dialysis machine. They keep curtailing your direction back to that fucking machine. If you have not done drugs or did something stupid, they have a remedy, and they hide behind it and give you no choice. And then for the rest of your life, to make sure the story that doctors abuse you never comes out, they want to be the ones that basically are managing it for you. And in my case, what they say, they went out there and petitioned the state, I now lack the mental capacity just to hide their realities. That's how scared that industry is. And the women, the pretty old doctor women, please don't do this to me. Don't do what to you? Most people, when you are grown up, when you're mature, that's right, in America, you typically take responsibility for your actions. People don't even really have to approach you. You're supposed to be able to grow out of that shit. And you people with the lab coats, you come back here every day with that smelly shit, just worry about me getting on the machine that you hide behind that suggests you did no wrongdoing. Because I don't agree with the shit. And because of the Justice Department might have backed down so you doctors can hear and feel this shit. Because they don't know what to do with your asses. It's a possibility. Why the Justice Department has ignored my cries, saying that they don't know how to stop you either. But if you create a condition in America, people start whooping your asses,